Kick your feet up. This is Just Casual Sports Podcast, episode 59. My name is Garnett Punter II, and I'm back for another episode, man, with two of my favorite co-hosts in the world. To my left, I got Mikey C. Mikey C, how you doing today, man?
Good, man. Tired as well, but happy to be here, man. You got to do things when you're not always feeling the best. I'm tired, but like I said, you got to be here. You got to tackle your commitments, man. So I'm committed to this thing, man. So we here, man. Back with another episode.
We got a celebrity to my right. We got my boy Jerome Jacobs. Jerome, how you doing today, man? Yo, why you not talking to me?
Jerome Jacobs.
How you doing today? Yo.
Jalen, what's good, bro?
What's good, Mike? How you been?
Good, man. Appreciate the lunch earlier, late
no
lunch,
problem,
man.
bro. No problem. They got to throw some sponsorship soon, bro.
Shout out to Wild, man.
Yeah, where we be tapping in. I gotta throw us a little sponsorship, bro. Well, but I'm doing good today, man. I don't know about this Jerome Jacobs dude. I couldn't find him. I looked over here. I ain't seen nobody besides Murph. He chilling, taking a nap right now. But I'm doing well, man. Glad to be back. Another episode of Jack. It's a nice day outside. Could have been outside, but
Yeah, Ben got on the shorts today.
couldn't
It was
wait for
warm,
it to get
bro.
hot.
Hey, how you doing though, man?
I'm doing good, man. I had a presentation in my class. That went well.
In philosophy, you said?
Yeah.
I never had to do a presentation in philosophy.
In this philosophy class.
Man, I miss Cyrus, Kenny. I seen Kenny on
Shout
my
out Aiden,
first
man.
episode back.
He got some interview tomorrow. I had to print out his resume.
Nice.
Two.
Best of luck to my guy, Stag, man.
Forgot we on the podcast.
Anyway, we got a loaded episode for y'all today, man. We got some NBA talk. We got a little bit of NFL rumors going on. It's about draft season, about a month away from the draft.
Yeah.
Got a lot to talk about, man. But before we get into
Draft
anything,
3 weeks from Thursday, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Nice.
you know how these Wednesday episodes start off, man. Hoopers of the weekend. I'll go first. My guy Jason Tatum is back. Third week off the Achilles injury.
Oh, that's still in your shirt?
Nah, this is a LeBron shirt today.
Oh, okay.
Third week off the Achilles injury, Eastern Conference Player of the Week, averaging 25, 10, 7, and 1, taking down the Hawks, who before then was on a big streak, taking down the Thunder, who before then was on a big streak, taking down the Hornets, who before then was on a big streak.
Mm-hmm.
Just the streak breakers over there in Boston. They was talking on Twitter. They said Tatum and 4 G League players, one of the best lineups you could ever run. Man,
Wow.
Be working, bro. Be working.
So we're just discrediting the rest of the Celtics team?
Nah, bro, because we be throwing them out there with, like, they've been talking about, like, for years, though. It's been, like, Tatum and just G League dudes that be, like, the best lineups for the Celtics for whatever reason. Ron Harper Jr. on the two. I think his contract just got converted to a regular deal, like, recently or something like that.
Yeah.
My other Hooper of the week, I want to throw love to the big fella, Operation Shangoon. Over the last 4 games, he's averaging 28, 10, 6, 1, and 2.
He had a stat line the other day that nobody ever done in NBA history.
Yeah.
Impressive.
I want to throw some love to Shangoon because, spoiler alert, I'm not going to throw love to his team. So, wanted to give some Rockets love out there.
For my Hoopers, I'm going to go with Terrace Reed Jr., the big man from UConn. Played pretty well in the Elite 8 game as well as the Sweet 16 game. I obviously know about the dramatic Elite 8 game that ended in dramatic fashion for my Blue Devils. But in that game, Terrace Reed had 26 points, 9 rebounds, 4 blocks, also had a couple of steals. And then in the previous game against Michigan State, 20 points, 5 rebounds, 2 blocks again. Shout out to UConn, man. They beat Duke, advanced to the Final Four. Shout out Dan Hurley. Really good coach. And then my second Hooper of the week, going to go into pro baseball. Chase DeLauder from the Cleveland Guardians. 4 dingers in the first 5 games, guys. He's also from Maryland. So I wanted to shout out the guy, Chase DeLauder,
Just a
man.
youngin' from Maryland trying to get it?
Yeah, just a youngin' from Frederick, Maryland. Chase DeLauder, man. So we'll see if we see more, man. But 4 dingers in the first 5 games, man. Pretty impressive.
Shout out Aiden. Because he said Frederick, Maryland. If you know, you know.
All right, bro. All right, bro. One of my Hoopers of the week gonna be Devin Booker. His last 4 games, he's averaging 27, 7, and 3. I feel like his season really been like, I'm not gonna say underrated, but like not really talked about because it's just him on the Suns.
Man, he
A little
missed
bit
a
of
good
help with
amount of
Jalen
time,
Green,
too.
yeah. But he's been cooking these last.
He could have hit a 3-pointer until like the All-Star break.
And then
But he was in the 3-point contest.
Hey, that shit was string music.
It was. And you know what? He didn't hit the one he needed to win. He had like 3 opportunities.
Nah, All-Star Weekend was actually sick. I bet the runner-up for every event. That shit was actually a sick time. And then my second Hooper week gonna be Kawhi Leonard, averaging 26, 7, and 3. Damn near the same thing.
I had Kawhi last week. I didn't want to have him again.
And he's been cooking, man. I think it's just. I think it goes. They're not really in the spotlight. The two guys I picked because they're on some teams that have been I'm not gonna say they slumming, but they have been so great. But these guys are performing well on those teams. Definitely the star player, superstar player aspect of those teams.
Who's a better player, Kawhi Leonard or Jaylen Brown?
I'm gonna say Kawhi.
I'm gonna go Kawhi Leonard.
I'm gonna go Kawhi as well. I just wanted to see where your heads was at. I feel like they're the 2 best small forwards in the league right now.
Yeah, that's valid.
So.
Nah.
What are you saying nah about?
What you just said.
Who's better than either one of them?
Who on your shirt?
Who about to make All-NBA first team this year?
One guy has Luka Doncic on his team.
That didn't stop him before. They had 2 All-NBA players before this. When him and Anthony Davis both made All-NBA first team together, so I don't want to.
He wasn't 40 yet.
Yeah, that's why he's like not better than Jaylen Brown or Kawhi Leonard. He just proved my point, didn't he?
Nah, he did. You did, bro. You did.
No. I just said one guy, Luka Doncic, this nigga in MVP conversations. He has to play behind that. AD wasn't in no fucking MVP conversations.
He was for a few
He was
weeks.
a couple of times early on.
And I still say LeBron was one of the best players in the league.
I'm about to go see where bro placed in those other years now.
He probably faced like 7th or 8th.
Yeah, I
like,
want to see.
Luka, at worst, going to be, 5?
At worst, it's going to be 4. Ain't no way Jaylen Brown goes over him.
That's besides the point.
Who won the first question on the 2-minute drill?
I took it last week, so Jalen can have it.
Hey!
Man, that boy a monster, bro. I don't care what Mike be talking about.
Who?
Carnell Tate.
He cool. AD was 6th in MVP voting in 2019, 2020.
Hey, man. That was the bubble year
Yeah.
where LeBron was clearly still a top 5 player.
That was the best we ever seen Anthony Davis. Then he came back and forgot,
I would argue this is the best we've seen of Luka.
That's what I'm saying. LeBron got to play behind that nigga.
LeBron, I mean,
You could still be a good player with other good players on your team. I don't understand where this is coming from.
I never said you couldn't. But to be the best small forward, you kind of that's kind of.
You just told me he was the best.
That's kind of.
Did he not just tell me he was the best?
Listen to what I'm saying. I see you said top 2. I never said he was the best.
I think you saying he's better than Jalen Brown.
He's not better than Jaylen Brown.
That's what I'm saying.
He's not.
Teach his own. I'll take my first question.
So Brown better than. Never mind. I ain't gonna disrespect Brown.
Don't disrespect. Yeah. I dropped this microphone. And go
Hey
home
man,
right now.
I think I can have a conversation. I'm not gonna say. First of all, I don't believe this, but like, I think you could honestly ask, is Cooper Flag a better player than LeBron James? And I'm not gonna look at you like you're crazy.
Hey, let's get this podcast over. Come on, hurry up, bro. I'm ready to go home.
I'm not saying LeBron James is better or worse than Cooper Flag.
Where's my question at, bro?
I think LeBron's a better player, but I'm just saying I don't think it's a crazy question.
Come on, bro.
Where's
At
my
this point in
question?
their
Where's my
careers.
I was walking with you until you said that, bro.
Where's my
I
question
actually
at, bro?
was genuinely walking with you.
Well, he's better than Jaylen Brown.
Where's my question at?
Besides the Thunder, who's the best team in basketball?
The Spurs.
Mike, can Paulo still be a superstar?
No.
Damn. Jalen, Pats, Chiefs, Bears.
We'll talk about
Pats,
superstars.
Chiefs, Bears, Cowboys. Who do you want to see Seattle play week 1?
Pats, Chiefs, Bears, Cowboys.
Yeah.
I would love to see y'all get the shit smacked out of y'all on week 1. Cowboys.
Bro, I'm tired of playing week 1. Mike, Packers and Rams seem to be in the mix for Anthony Richardson. Will either of them bite?
Packers and Rams. I can see the Rams biting.
All right, Jalen, hold your horses for this one. So there's the Raptors, Hawks, Sixers, Magic, Heat, and Hornets. 2 of them have to miss the playoffs.
Raptors, Hawks, Heat, Sixers,
Magic. You say Magic?
Mm-hmm.
Raptors, Hawks. I'm gonna just say the Hawks and the fucking Magic.
Damn. Do the Warriors have a chance with Curry's return imminent, Mike?
Chance of what?
To make the playoffs?
Nah.
Because they're going to be in the play-in.
I was say chance of what?
Nah.
Jalen, any chance Love falls out of the top 10? Jeremiah.
Oh, I was say Jordan. No.
Mike, edge rusher or corner, who's a more valuable position?
If you have an elite edge, it sets up for your back end. You don't necessarily gotta have the greatest corners. I'm gonna say edge. If you have a dominant edge,
Jalen, can the Clippers give either of the top two seeds a run for their money?
No.
Mike, give me a percent chances for the Knicks to win the championship.
20.
Will the Bengals be back with their defensive additions next year, Jalen?
Back to what, the playoffs?
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Well, they went to Super Bowl.
I guess so. But,
yeah.
Mike, will the Panthers be back in the driver's seat of the division next year?
No, it's gonna be the Saints.
Mike, Jalen, who's a better player, Tyrese Maxey or James Harden?
Tyrese Maxey or James Harden? Tyrese Maxey.
Mike, who's a better player, Derek White or Austin Reeves?
AR.
Jalen, Jets or Steelers? Who need Jets?
I actually think it's equal.
Jets or Browns? Who needs a QB more?
The Jets.
Mike, who's a best receiver in the draft?
Mekhi Lemon.
Jalen, right now, Nuggets and Timberwolves will be a series. Who wins and how many games?
Right now, Ant just came back, so I would say the Nuggets.
All right, it was 3 more questions left. I'll just ask them.
Do 'em, yeah.
If the Pacers finish with the number 1 overall pick, who should they draft?
Pacers.
AJ.
I would say DeBanza as well. That should not be my question, but yeah.
I mean, it don't matter who.
Yeah, it
answers
don't matter.
Yeah, I would say DeBanza.
Who do you prefer as a prospect, Fernando Mendoza or Cam Ward?
As a prospect?
Cam Ward.
Cam Ward, more upside.
Does-
Dynamic upside, actually.
Does Micah make the Packers a Super Bowl contender again?
Yes. I mean, they were in the driver's seat of their division before he got hurt.
Yeah, that back end of their
And-
secondary is horrible.
And
now.
I was gonna say,
I don't think so.
so let's say, because the Bears won a playoff game, correct?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that's the final. What teams left in the league?
8.
Yeah, I mean,
But man, it's just weird because I think Minnesota will be better next year just because they have a quarterback.
Yeah, I was about to say,
I think
that's-
Detroit will be better next year. It's hard because they don't have an offensive line right now, but like I assume they're gonna draft offensive linemen.
as of today, I would take the Vikings and the Bears.
Damn. I don't know if I'll take the Vikings over them. I think I'll still have the Packers at second, but I think you could definitely.
Right, I think the Vikings
Think
are genuinely just a quarterback away, bro. Not,
I don't.
right, that shit was awful.
I mean, I do and I don't. I don't think they're a quarterback away from like being a contending team, but I definitely think they could be a playoff caliber.
No, I
team
think
next
they're a
year.
quarterback away from being a playoff team for sure.
Shit,
but
they were 1 away from being a
Yeah.
playoff team.
yeah, so no,
that
I don't. But I'm a contender. No.
Well, we saying this.
I don't think any team in this division is a
I
contender.
want to say, well, you're
be
saying does Micah make the Packers a Super Bowl contender? I don't think so either. I don't think that is the case. I think, shit, it's gonna be tough.
All right. So what I'm about to say is this, because when we did the season preview last year, a lot of us were high on the Packers,
Yes, we all were.
and
Yeah.
we were talking about how it made them Super Bowl contenders. And I mean, I'm not gonna say it was looking like they were gonna be Super Bowl contenders, but they were looking like a contender until Micah got hurt. So I can't.
I just need to see what their secondary looks like
Yeah,
this season, bro.
I would like to see that too.
And they still have some pieces to fill. I mean, they lost Quay Walker.
They traded for Zaire Franklin.
Trade Rashawn Gary.
They did trade Rashawn Gary. They lost Romeo Dobbs as well, but they have like 6 wide receivers
Yeah,
too.
my
So
They
like,
drafted Matthew Golden last year, so
Receiver not really
the
issue.
Romeo Dobbs thing
you
don't
get
really
Tucker
phase
Kraft
me.
back.
Yeah,
But it's
They
still-
lost Elton Jenkins as well. They lost some pieces.
yeah,
Man.
they did.
They lost Rasheed Walker too, another tackle.
I genuinely just think the Vikings will be better competition this year now that they actually have a quarterback. I feel like the whole division is going to be a little bit tougher than it was last year, and I feel like it was fake tough last year as well.
Vikings gonna be cool till November when Call of Duty come out.
They're probably gonna be like 7-1. You know how Kyler get early in the season.
Yeah.
They start talking about him as an MVP. Now, some other questions y'all answered that I thought was interesting. I think I would easily go with Darren Peterson over DeBanza for the Pacers, man. Having that bona fide score. Well, I guess they have Nemhard, but it's like,
I was just thinking,
man,
of a line-
Nemhard could come off the
I was
bench,
thinking
bro.
of a lineup like Tyrese, Nemhard, DeBanza, Siakam, Zubac.
It's tough. That's what I was thinking too.
But I also think Tyrese, Darren, Neesmith, Siakam, Zubac is a tough lineup too.
That's true.
And I think Neesmith. Well, I guess Nemhard does the same thing, but I think I'll rather have Neesmith guarding
I
like
was kind of
bigger
thinking
wings in the
more so the
playoffs.
flow of Indiana's offense.
I mean, Nemhard's basically a 6 starter.
it's a
Or
yeah.
Neesmith, whichever one comes off the bench.
I think in the flow of Indiana's offense, I think I would rather have DeBanza. I feel like he's a little bit. I think Darren Peterson's going to demand more of the ball and it's going to take I won't say he's gonna take that much time.
I
For him
don't
to
think
get
that's a
into his bag.
problem, bro.
It's not really a problem.
They everybody on their team just passes the ball.
To be honest with you, I think they fit equally as better. I just like the Benza better as a prospect. So I'm gonna always prefer him.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but I like them both.
Yeah, I think they're both good prospects for sure. I don't know. I think it literally is just a clash of styles. I think I get more in the back end with AJ DeBanza than I do with Darren Peterson.
Man, imagine getting Benedict Mather on this team but on Super Saiyan mode. That's what Darren Peterson is.
John,
Like, what's some other questions, bro? I don't know. I wasn't the highest on Cam Ward as a prospect, so I'm not even gonna touch on that.
I think Cam Ward has.
I don't. To be honest, I don't really like Mendoza like that, and I didn't really like Cam Ward like that either.
I think Mendoza.
But Cam Ward showed me a lot
I think, and this is like
in that small sample
no
size.
race included. I think Mendoza is very vanilla. Like I don't think
there's anything wrong with that though.
it's not because like that's like you talk about game changers and game managers. I think Mendoza's right there when you're game managers. I think Cam Ward could be a game changer. I think we saw flashes in Tennessee where he's literally dying out there and still making plays for his guys to make. So
That's where I was at with it.
I think Cam Ward. I just think like when you think about like the upside aspect, I think Cam Ward gives you more as a prospect than Mendoza.
And the Paulo thing, because we did say we'll get to it.
I also agree with that as well. I don't think he could be a number one.
You don't think he could be a number one?
I don't think he
All
could
right,
be a
bro. So
number
this
one.
is
Okay. I'll get to that in a second.
one
He
is
could be a
superstar-
number one.
Bro, I don't think he could be a number one. It's just I don't know. It's like bro,
We're one season
okay,
away from averaging 26 a game.
bro.
He averaged 26 a game last season.
But my thing about like, I don't think there's ever gonna be a Paulo Banchero led Orlando Magic team into the playoffs or to make a deep playoff run. I don't think he could be a leader in the playoffs.
So I'm gonna answer.
I don't know,
I'm gonna
man.
double down on the
Maybe
question that was
superstar is the
answered.
wrong question.
Yeah, super. Yeah, super.
But I feel like people are giving up on him too soon.
No, all right. So
That's how I feel.
So if
Truly.
you can be a star without being a superstar. I don't think Paulo will ever be, a Jokic, a Luka, a Shea, a Giannis, a Wemby.
I think he'd be a tier below those guys.
That's a star.
Okay.
That's not a
I don't
superstar.
think he.
It-
Anthony
man.
Edwards,
What's a tier
like,
below these guys?
Like Jalen Brown's tier. I think he could be like a Jalen Brown type player. Bro,
Tatum superstar. Like
When I think of Jalen Brown, I saw what Jalen Brown was doing to like when Tatum was out. I don't think when I think of Jalen Brown, I think of a number two.
all right. So
I think Jalen Brown can be a number one on the playoffs. I think he showed that this year.
He's the higher caliber number two. Like he could. Be
So like him and
number
Jamal
one.
Murray's.
I don't think Jamal Murray can be a number one. There's no like when I think of number one, I think of guys who can lead their team into the playoffs. I don't think Jamal Murray's that caliber player to get.
So can Devin Booker be a number one?
yeah,
I think D Book would be near my cutoff. Yes.
I just don't understand how Paulo can't do.
D
Bro,
Book was
I
the
just-
one on the
bro.
Suns when they had Chris Paul.
No, I agree. But I'm just saying, like, I saw Paulo average 26 just last season. I understand he took a step back this season, but he's still a very young player.
I think Paulo's a very good
No,
player.
I
just
think
don't-
Paulo is like, I guess when you say
I
tier
guess he's
below,
kinda like-
he like in the Donovan Mitchell tier.
But I think Donovan Mitchell could be a number one.
I think Donovan Mitchell's a number
Maybe it's
one.
just a small guard thing, but, like, I
Yeah,
think Donovan Mitchell is clearing
I
a way.
think he's a number one.
But, like, when I think of Paulo Banchero, maybe it's just because, bro, this he's averages 22 for his career. Like, he's one of those guys we're going to sit back in, like, 10, 15 years and be like, damn, Paulo just cracked all top 20 in all-time scoring because that's just what he does. He's a bona fide bucket, bro.
I think. I don't know. I feel like he needs a lead guard play, bro. I don't know. Because, like, more recently.
Well, he's never had that.
Well, yeah. I think now
He's
like.
what's the best guard he's played with?
Another
Trey Jones?
Another thing is, they coach his ass and he's
Yeah.
getting fired.
No, I was just talking about Jamal Mosley needs to get fired.
He's getting fired.
They have
bro.
too much talent on that team to be a perennial playing team year in and year out.
Yeah.
I understand Franz Wagner hasn't played this year, but Desmond Bain,
Yeah, he missed a lot of time.
Desmond Bain been good when he plays. Paulo been solid. He hasn't been Paulo Banchero that I want him to be.
I was
But
gonna
he
say
averaged
I was gonna
26
say
last- bro.
he been a little
Like-
inconsistent, but he showed some flashes in a few games. And like
Paulo
a
Banchero is
few
one of those
games
players
recently.
where if he's doing bad, you gonna know. If he's doing good, nobody's gonna know. Like he played good for like the last month of the season. I feel like nobody talked about him until he had his bad moment against the Lakers when he left Luke Kennard open. But I genuinely feel like it was the last time I heard about Paulo, and then you don't hear about him again because he be playing good.
Yeah, you shouldn't leave the best 3-point shooter percentage wise in the NBA open.
I mean, you shouldn't do that. But like,
I don't know. I just don't see him as a number one option.
so what you think 25.9 is like a career high?
but like no, I feel like it's weird.
Bro, because that man, bro, like, I don't want
know.
to.
When I look at
Maybe is it crazy to say I think he could average 30?
I think he can.
He averaged 26 in his third year.
I don't think he can average 30.
That's 2 more buckets.
Yes.
Hey, as simple as that is,
I understand
I
that.
see parlays lose every day because I need a nigga to get one more bucket. So,
Man, what is okay? Because
bro, I just don't think he in the realm of like that's upper echelon.
What are you about to look up?
I don't think he in
I'm
that
gonna
realm.
look at how much Jaylen Brown averaging this year. Because I don't think I ever thought Jaylen Brown could be a 30-point per
I
game
think
scorer.
Jaylen Brown is literally the cutoff. I think he's I think he is the anomaly. I've always thought Jaylen Brown's the second option until the injury happened. The injury happened and showcased that he's been the number one. What I don't have that same excuse for Paulo.
I think Jamal Murray could average 30. He's averaging 27 this year.
I don't think Jamal Murray could be a number one.
He's averaging 27 this year with Jokic.
Oh yeah, so I was about to look up league leaders. Luka
26.
33,
I think he's averaging
Luka
26.
33, Shea 31, Ant-Man 29, Tyrese Maxey 28, Jaylen Brown 28.
Wait, so what's Jokic averaging?
Jokic is averaging 27.9.
And Jamal Murray averaged 26.
And Donovan Mitchell's averaging 28. Kawhi Leonard's averaging 28.
I just don't.
And Paolo is not that far down, like
I
you
don't-
said, with averaging
I don't know.
22.
I just don't see Paulo in that spotlight, bro.
And this has been a bad year for Paulo.
I don't see him in that spotlight, bro. I don't see him as the number one option that can lead the team into the playoffs.
I still remember, bro. I still remember his second year in the league. He took that Donovan Mitchell Cavs team to a Game 7 and very well could have won that Game 7, but nobody could score in that Game 7.
Yeah, that game was nasty.
Like this is a guy who, like, I just feel like we're kind of like forgetting how his career started off. He's always been a 20-point per game scorer since he entered the league, bro. That don't just happen. I really think he could be a star. I think he could be damn near a superstar in the league. I think we just need to give him a little bit of time. Obviously, he hasn't had the spacing around him ever. Like, ever. They don't have more than one shooter ever on the court. So it's like, he don't really have space to get into his bag for real. But, like, I think Paulo's the dude, man. I truly do believe that. And I don't know if it'll ever be showcased in Orlando, but
I feel like I had to see him in a different system, where just I feel like not that I feel like it asked him to do too much in Orlando, but like I don't know, I just don't see it, bro. It's just something like I don't know. I just can't look at it and be like, this is my next superstar player.
I asked the Derek White or Austin Reeves question as well because I just genuinely didn't know. I I literally have them right next to each other.
I think it's equal, yeah.
I don't know.
It's personal. It's a
It
personal
definitely is
preference
personal
thing.
preference.
It's equal.
If you want
the defense,
you can get Derek White. If you
and
want
get
the offense,
Derek
get
White,
Austin Reeves.
yeah.
I genuinely just didn't know.
I was gonna say something ugly. I was gonna say something kind of wild.
Bro, no, the Hornets commentator,
I'm about
bro.
to bring up race.
No, here's the thing. The Hornets commentator said, because we were missing Derek White and Jaylen Brown for the game. They was like, they're missing some color. And everybody thought it was like a reference to like their skin color, but they're missing brown and white. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, damn, he probably should have said that.
That's terrible in this day and age. That is wow.
But no, he was talking about
Well, yeah, like after that's not my first thought.
that was my first thought too. And then I was like, what the hell? Like, Aaron Collins, you my guy, bro. What you talking about? But no.
It says at the bottom, right? They better watch out.
Bonus clear for OTAs.
Bro, I'm reading T.J. Parker number 3 on Bucky's. I was like, what is he talking about?
Better watch out. He coming back with a vengeance. I want to let y'all know that.
Okay.
I thought that joke was about to say, Patrick Mahomes had a sketch. I'm about to say, you see that right there? But no.
They don't got no answer. They don't got no designated answer for that dude yet.
You know, the playoffs are coming up in 2 weeks. So I wanted to rank our top 10 teams in basketball. I was just going to...
Where's the first?
Yeah. I was going to start with my 10, and then we go across. And then 9 go across, 8 go across, 7 go across, 6 go across.
Okay, that's cool.
So where's the first?
That's what I just said.
You say yeah.
No, I said first to worst.
Oh,
I swear he said worst to first. I'm going to have to watch this back because I swear he said
thought you
worst
said
to
I
first.
might have
first,
said
too.
worst to first, but I definitely meant first to worst.
Yeah, I thought you said
Yeah,
worst
my
to
bad.
first.
So yeah, okay, yeah. All right, we cool.
I want to just say honorable mentions to Houston Rockets. I just can't put them on my list, bro. They're just a nasty watch, dog.
It's not ridiculous.
They're just a horrible watch, bro. Anytime, you know what? I'm
even
sure
have an honorable mention.
I'm sure one of y'all will have the Rockets on their list, so I will talk about them when y'all talk about them. But number 10 is a team I think I talked them up last week, so I wanted to show them some more love. I have the Atlanta Hawks at 10, man. Winners of 15 of their last 17
That would
games.
be my honorable mention since we talking about honorable mentions.
Bro, I don't think you could just accidentally win 10 or 11 games in a row, bro. I don't think that just happens by accident. I think Nikhil Alexander-Walker has actually took up a step. He's a 20-point per game scorer. Jalen Johnson's a player that flashed last year. He was an all-star this year for a reason. You even got role players like Dyson Daniels who can play his role. I mean, he can't hit a shot for anything, but I'll tell you something. He'll certainly strap up on defense. Onyeka Okongwu's there, who I think they just kind of need, like, a bigger presence at the center position.
Yeah.
But, like, other than that, I guess you would say this team doesn't have a superstar, but it's a really good team. Like I said, you don't win 15 to 17 games on accident.
Yeah, you
That
don't.
just don't happen on
You
accident.
don't.
So who's y'all number 10s?
I had the Rockets.
That's why I told him to make a list, bro.
No, I'm staring at my list right now. I just can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I
6,
number
7.
my jump.
Oh yeah, I should have did that. I got more than fucking 10 teams on here. That's why.
How many teams you got?
12. That's why I'm over here reading. I'm like, bro, what? 10. I also have the Rockets as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
took
just
the
made my
Rockets.
cut.
I couldn't put them any higher.
Yeah, I can't put them any higher, and I feel like. Nah, I feel like they like.
So who's your honorable mention then, since you had two teams that you just took off?
Honorable mention was the Hawks and Philly and the Hawks.
So you had maybe it's because you was just under pressure in the 2-minute drill. You just said the Hawks were gonna miss the playoffs.
Bro, you read me all the names, and I couldn't think of them.
Shit, I would have said Magic and Heat.
Like, bro, I didn't have the Heat on my
Potentially
list.
Hornets. I don't know, man.
I want to see the Hornets in the
I
playoffs.
want to see them in the playoffs, but they're also a team like, bro, if it's just not hitting that night. Pause. If they not hitting jump shots that night, bro,
There we go.
it could get ugly, yo. Because we know damn well they ain't playing no defense.
Nah, bro, watch this.
They ain't playing no defense over there, bro.
Hey, bro, you never know. Teams can turn it around, bro.
Yeah, talk about the Rockets. Either one of y'all. Above Adam 10.
Like I feel like the Rockets struggle. I feel like the talent on the team is there. It's just it don't fit.
They don't have
Like
shooters.
their talent can carry them into the playoffs, but once they get there, it's like I feel like the more well fit teams, more balanced teams are obviously the ones that prevail more. But they're like their talent alone is going to get them there.
I feel like I said this before the season. They don't have shooters. They have guys who can shoot.
Yeah.
And I've been watching their games most recently, bro. Their offense is nasty.
Bro,
But it's
bro,
like-
that's why I can't have them on there. Because down the stretch, if all I have to do is sit a double at KD and now nobody knows how to play basketball.
Nah, but it don't even be that. Like
I do be that.
what I been like more
They
recently,
blitz KD. KD act like he never seen a double team.
more recently
because
when
he
I've
don't want to pass that ball up.
been- I say more recent when I've been watching, he'd be like, okay, KD is double team. They'll have Sengun at the free throw line. He'll throw over top to him. As Sengun's coming down, it's like he about to get mad at the rim because he's too far up. So then it's like you got Jabari Smith right there. You got let's just say Amin Thompson,
And then Tari Eason.
and then Tari Eason. And it's like if you read the numbers game, it's 3-on-2 on that back line. So you would think, oh, somebody will cut here. Sengun's a pretty decent passer. No, them niggas will sit corner, and then he'll kick it out to Jabari, and then nigga will clink a
Essentially,
three.
Reed Shepard.
Nah, Reed Shepard not in, because down the stretch they need defense. That nigga ain't on the court, bro. Trust me, I watched that.
And that's their only shooter.
I watched that Rockets Timberwolves game.
Like, outside
Reed-
of Kevin Durant, obviously.
Reed Shepard was not in that fucking game because they needed defense down the stretch, and he
Shit,
got
they
in
ain't
there.
get that either.
They didn't.
In overtime period, they allowed
Bro, that
one.
was ridiculous. Niggas went on a 13-0. No, they went on an 11-0 run just to get 13-0 right after a timeout.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm removing them out of my top 10. I just remember that game.
Like that game was.
Nah,
nasty.
I'm dead ass. My 10th team is gonna be Philly.
So talk about the Sixers then.
I'm
Yeah.
not
So
even mad at that, 'cause Philly-
yeah. No, I
Philly's
got.
gotta get healthy.
I'm getting
Hey,
the-
send me
I'm-
y'all list after this. by
I'm
the
getting
way.
the
not
Rockets.
making
I'm
a
getting the Rockets the fuck up out of here. I just remember that game. I got Philly at 10 just because I can't put them higher because they're currently in play-in contention right now. But I mean, their pieces are back now. Maxey missed quite a bit of time. Paul George had the suspension. We know about Joel Embiid year in
Shoot,
and year
Paul George
out.
came back started hooping.
Yeah, he did.
They
come
on
back
Twitter
hooping.
said drug test him again.
Nah, facts they are. But
Chill, bro.
I've always thought, and I think I was the highest. Me and maybe Cyrus was the highest on Philly coming into the season. Just because the talent is there. It's there. They even got solid role players. Kelly Oubre, VJ Edgecombe has had a nice rookie year. I've always been a big fan of Nick Nurse. I read his book a few years ago, The Rapture, and just I've always been a fan of his journey. So I'm gonna say the Sixers 10th just because I can't. I just can't put them any higher. And it's been a small sample size of those guys being back together. So we'll see what happens, man. I do think if they make the play in, I mean, if they make the playoffs, depending on who they draw, maybe the Pistons, they have a chance.
Can't be mad at it. My 9 team is the New York Knicks. They're just an interesting watch for me night in and night out because it's like, yes, they were just on a what was this a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They were on a 7 game win streak before dropping to the Hornets and the Thunder. But like that win streak was against the Jazz, Pacers twice, Wizards, and Warriors. Those are like the 4 worst teams in basketball right now, bro.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about
And
that
the
ugly
Nets.
win streak?
Yes, they were on a 7 game win
Yeah.
streak, but it's just kind of like I'm looking at who you playing.
It's
and I'm
like, you're supposed to
I'm
beat
not
them.
impressed, and it's like this team just like I understand like they got Thibodeau out of there, signed Mike Brown, right? I feel like all Mike Brown does is like put more players in the game.
That's all he does.
I feel like it's the
It's
same.
just-
It's
he
the
just has a
same
deeper
offense.
rotation.
I'm about to say it's the same offense. Their defense locked in come playoff time last year, but it's like again, I just don't know if I trust Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson to be your point guard, center, defender. Obviously, I know they're going to be on the lesser players, but we know how we know what happens in the playoffs. Teams hunt those matchups, and like let's say you play a team like Boston, right? Who you like for real? Who's Cat gonna be on Kada, right? Kada gonna have to come up and set a screen at some point. Jason Tatum gonna get the matchup at some point. Jalen Brown gonna get the matchup at some point. Bro, and my thing with Cat is, like, I know he was a bad defender, but you know how bad at defense you got to be to get hunted in the All-Star game? They were hunted for Cat in the All-Star game.
They were.
Yo. Like that was a real thing that happened. And I know if you make this a clip, people on TikTok gonna be like, this man talking about the All-Star game, and we talking about not a real game. I'm just being genuine right
Yeah,
now.
nah,
Just as a basketball
that's just
fan
what
and
happened,
watching
man.
basketball, right? Like, so, I don't know, bro. The Knicks, they irritate me, bro. And they're gonna be a playoff team, but like they irritate my soul, bro.
Who was your ninth, Jones?
I also have the Knicks as well.
So I had the Knicks at eighth.
Yeah, I got the Knicks at 9. I don't trust like you said, I don't trust the defense on this team. I also don't trust the inconsistencies from the role guys. When you talk about like Macau, we talk about.
That's why I started laughing because I didn't even mention Mikal Bridges.
I want to say when you talk about OG and Anobi,
wait, it was this one play where Jose Alvarado got the ball at the 3-point line. He shot a 3, but the 3 was so bad that it looked dead ass like he passed the ball.
yeah, I want to say I just don't trust the inconsistencies from those guys. I mean, those are the guys you're gonna need to step up. You know where Brunson's gonna and Cat's gonna give you.
That about to make me switch my list. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, you don't got to,
I
bro.
did mine on the fly for real.
I'll say you know what Brunson and Cat's gonna give you on a night in night out basis, but then it's
Just
like
because I think my eighth team has more upside than the Knicks.
I just switched them too when he said
I'm
yeah.
literally about to switch.
But yeah, I have the Knicks in there. I just don't trust the
So
inconsistencies
you're
of the
not
other
in the
guys.
Knicks now?
Yeah. I mean, I think my eighth team has more upside. We've seen the
We
upside,
might have the same age.
but
team.
the Knicks, they've just been kind of like blah lately. I go back to a few Sundays ago. They lost to the Lakers, and of course the Lakers were making their run, but like the Lakers held the Knicks to 9 in the points in the 90s, bro. Jordan Clarkson was getting DMPs, and the game was going so bad. Mikal Bridges playing so bad. They put Jordan Clarkson in, bro, because they needed a spark. And the Lakers still held them to like 90-something points. They smacked them dudes that game, bro. And then, like you said, they won that win streak, but it's like, okay, bro, you're beating literal tanking teams.
Literally tanking
Like teams that are quite literally tanking.
teams that don't play their guys in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, teams that are like the definition of tanking, bro.
Don't let Kenny get on
So-
here and start talking about Keith.
So, so I'm gonna go with the Knicks.
I don't think that's a Keith decision though.
No, it's not. It's
not.
from the
Yeah, I'm
top.
about to
It's
say
from the
it's
top
from
down.
but still, don't let Kenny go on here and start talking about Keith. You gonna have a 20-minute clip.
I don't think he's the coach, but it's kind of unfair. I think his criticism is a little unfair.
You know, I was wondering who your eighth team is. I want y'all to go first because I said more upside that we've already seen.
Wolves.
Okay.
Damn, they're not my 8th team.
So who's your eighth team?
My 8th team, I had Detroit.
Whoa.
I had Detroit a little higher.
I had Detroit a lot higher.
I had Detroit at 8.
Mm.
My thing with Detroit, one, I have to see how Cade comes back. Recovering from a puncture or
Puncture.
Collapse lung, yeah.
collapse lung.
Yeah,
Yeah, I gotta see how Cade comes back. Two, I know they were just there in the playoffs recently. Like literally last year, it took the Knicks to 7? I think it was
6.
6. I don't know. I feel like they're.
I was in a movie watching Sinners when Jalen Brunson hit that game winner.
I feel like I was a little too. I'm not ready to push all the chips in for Detroit. I feel like when they match up in the East, when you talk about like you look at like the Celtics, the Cavs, shit. I know I just had the Knicks below them, but still, even like that Knicks series, I think the teams ahead of them in the East
What's
are
that?
a little more experienced when it comes down playoff time, and yeah, I just can't. I gotta see how K comes back and all that good stuff too. But yeah, I have them at 8.
So you had who you had at 8?
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Talk about the Wolves.
I think the Wolves have more upside than the Knicks, which is why I had to put them on there. But I think the Wolves are also like
I have the Timberwolves at 7, by the way.
I
I
think
have
the
them at
Wolves
7
are
as well.
also like fourth or fifth best team in their own conference right now. So when you kind of do the math, 8 I feel like is a good rating.
Balances out.
Yeah, it balances out for sure. But I say they have more upside because we've seen them go band for band with the Nuggets.
They've literally been in the last 2 conference
yeah,
finals.
like they've been in a
Yeah.
conference final, so it's like I know they have the upside. We've seen it the last 2 years. I've seen them bounce the
Granted,
Lakers,
It took a Rudy Gobert post fade to go to win that game 7.
but like I've seen them.
Hey man, he comes up big in the moments, I guess.
Yeah, so I mean,
Bro, I
I
know
saw
you
them
didn't-
bounce the Lakers. I saw them bounce the
I
Nuggets.
know you ain't just say that because of that fucking closeout game,
He,
bro.
he
We
did.
didn't
He
have a-
closed out the
Bro,
Lakers.
we had Jackson Hayes starting.
Hey
bro.
man, he did what he had to do.
Jackson Hayes should never allow that. But, anyways, yeah, Wolves are good.
That man Ant was bad in that game 7 against the Nuggets too. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I do. But they got. I mean, I think Io DeSumo has been a nice acquisition
been a
for
nice
them. He
addition.
had a triple double last night.
That shit was crazy. He had
Um,
15 boards.
But yeah, I mean, I got them at 8th. But you know, they're I guess a team you could say that rises in the playoffs. So
There's
I got
no
them
NBA
at
games
8th.
today?
There's like 8 of
It's
them.
like 6.
Bro,
8
my joint
games.
says looks like they're
You on the wrong application. Go hit up
You need
that.
to get on ESPN and Real, bro.
Oh no, go hit up that sports book.
I knew what he
Or
was
that.
gonna say, bro.
They'll let you know. They let me know at like 2 a.m. what
My
games
team
on.
is Cleveland.
Ah,
I just want to see their players play more. Like their lineup of James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, Max Strus. Obviously, Max Strus been hurt. Evan Mobley and Jared Allen only played like 30 minutes together this season.
Yeah.
Like if I could see that more, I could put them higher. But the Cavs have been an interesting watch. I kind of like this team with James Harden a little bit more. You at least know he's gonna be there from playoff time. Shout out Darius Garland because he's been actually been really hooping
he been
lately.
cooking
For the Clippers, yeah.
He
Yeah,
has been cooking.
but yeah, I like the James Harden addition for Cleveland. Their team is like more fun. I don't know.
No, I think
They're fun to watch.
Well,
you
it's
know
the way
with
Harden
Darius
plays.
Garland, they kind of grew stale a little bit,
In a way,
and they tried to like revamp that, getting the Donovan Mitchell trade, and then the situation just grew stale with that baby backcourt.
I think also the way
Hey,
Harden
man.
plays basketball helps with the more fun aspect.
Granted, it was against a tanking team, but Evan Mobley had 34 and 17 last night.
Talking about that Utah against Utah.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Don't worry about that shit.
Shoot, Donovan Mitchell had 34 as well.
Yeah, former team,
What James
revenge
Harden
game.
have?
13 and 14.
Guess what I took him for?
14 assists.
Yeah, you took him for 15?
Hell yeah.
14 assists.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Took him for 15.
I mean, man, he had 2 teammates score 34, bro.
No,
you
but
can't.
14
Look at
assists.
the
Is,
splits.
you saying because he had 15.
4 for 9, 1 for 5 from 3. No, I see that.
He went. He went. I mean, he didn't shoot the ball, but
He gotta take more shots, man. I know two niggas had.
The man, dude had 34.
trying to get that chemistry, bro.
One dude had 18 shots, the other one had 21.
You could have let me. You could have let me know about that damn chemistry before I put the bet in. That's all good.
My
though.
bad.
Oh, yeah, my joint.
I just be
now.
telling.
Oh, they put the
you.
Lakers
I just be
tonight.
telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Harden himself. I said that nigga could have told me about that.
That's an
chemistry.
interesting one. That's not on TV. Only game on TV is Knicks Rockets.
MSG tats.
Who's at 7?
I'm trying to
I had
Houston.
the Wolves at 7.
I had the Wolves at 7.
My fault. I had the Nuggets at 7.
You got the Cavs kind of high.
I had the Cavs 5th.
Oh, damn. Yeah, you do get a Cavs high. But,
I had the Wolves at 7.
we'll talk about the Timberwolves a little bit. I know Mike already alluded to them, but like you said, I've seen them do it before. That's kind of why I have them over the Cavs and the Knicks. I also think, like, Anthony Edwards is kind of like the best player on all 3 of those teams. Obviously, these teams will match up.
Anthony Evans.
Yeah. And I really like their role players, man. Even when we talk about Dante DiVincenzo, I Sumo's a good role player. Nas Reed.
I have them at 7 because I like the role guys better than the other teams that we just mentioned.
Bones Highland.
Yeah, I was
Busy.
in addition of Busy,
It's
I
not even just the addition. It's just him buying into his role.
Nah, I think it's been more so not. I think it's been the buying into his role.
Who Bones?
Yeah.
Not
I
buying
don't even
into his
think it's
role.
that. It's
Nah,
not.
he
It's
just
not that,
he
bro.
changed
Well,
how he
it's
played.
more than It's
No, no. What it is Mike Conley doesn't play no more. That's what.
Well,
That's
yeah.
what the fuck it is.
But I'm
Also
saying
think-
like Rob Dillingham is supposed to be what Bones Highland is right now for the
Yeah,
Timberwolves.
I
he's
also think
supposed to
That's
be.
what
I also
that's
think
what I meant.
Bones kind of changed how he played. I was watching Austin Rivers talk about it. He was like Bones Highland came into the league. He's like he wants to go get a bucket. He was like that. He always
He's
come in.
becoming more of a
He's
playmaker.
becoming more. He was like he realized how the game rolls now, and he was like he doesn't always have to have the ball in his hands. Like he's been giving the ball up and just running through, creating. He's been like creating more offense instead of just trying to be the offense. And it was like as you've seen, like that role has changed for him. Like he's been getting more minutes, and that he kind of found his groove. It's actually a good little video. Should send it in a group chat. But yeah, I got them at 7. I like the role guys much better than the other teams we mentioned.
So tell me
And
why you have Denver at 7.
So I think they're the fourth best team in the conference. So it partially evens out on that side. I mean, I think the Nuggets are a good team, but I just think there's other teams that's better. I mean, I know Jokic has been absolutely amazing, having a better year than his MVP year last year.
Right now they're the second hottest team at basketball.
Jamal Murray has been really good this year, obviously making his first All-Star appearance. But the others is just what I'm concerned about. I know Peyton Watson just came back. Aaron Gordon just came back recently. So, I mean, maybe you can argue them being a little bit higher, but I wouldn't put them higher than fifth. But I think there's three teams clearly better than them. And I think you can maybe argue the Wolves as being better than them too. And then I look on the East. I think Boston's better than them. Healthy Detroit's better than them. So, I mean, I think kind of falls where it is at 7. But, yeah.
Who's your 16?
6 for me.
Detroit.
6 for me is the Cavs.
I have the Lakers at 6. And I think you could argue them at 5. I couldn't put them higher than 5, though.
The Lakers need a center. Yeah, I have the Cavs at 6. I think Harden's been a playoff riser for a minute now, as we see.
A playoff riser?
Donovan Mitchell, my bad. Donovan Mitchell's been a playoff riser. I like the addition of Harden as well. I think they literally just need to get healthy. They've been having a lot of guys in and out in the lineup.
But that's been the Cavs thing for the last 3
But
years.
that is the Cavs thing in the playoffs.
Like, that's why I didn't understand, like, why early in the season y'all were so pressed to trade Darius Garland. When y'all was telling me Darius Garland for Brandon Ingram was the move.
I wasn't saying that shit. But yeah, I just think they need to get healthy. I feel like their 5 can compete. They just have to get healthy and put it all together. But that's why I have the Cavs at 6.
I'll go before I let this guy go. I had the Pistons at 6, partially due to the Cade injury. But, I mean, they've still been kind of hooping without him. I know they lost a game to Atlanta. That was a very close game. They won another game recently, but I just don't love the team, bro. Like, I like Cade and I like Jalen Duren, but I don't really love the rest of their team. I think Bickerstaff, that's their coach, he's done a hell of a coaching job. May win Coach of the Year, but I don't think their team is that talented. I don't. But I mean, I think they're a good team. They're the fucking 1 seed in the East, so they're a good team. But I just don't think they're that talented.
I like the Lakers. I think they're a really good team.
Yeah, I want to hear this.
I think they're a really good team where they've won
listen up,
1, 2,
Dylan.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of the last 13 games. This, like I said, nothing to scoff at. I can't really talk them down. I mean, it's been the same thing for them all year. I love the offense. The defense, I still have questions of come playoff time. I know the defense has been better recently, but that's my main problem with them. I don't have nothing else. I don't have nothing bad to say about the Lakers. And also, I just don't know. Like, I know DeAndre Ayton has bought into this role, but, like, again, if they run into a Nikola Jokic, I don't know how much a bought in DeAndre Ayton could do to even suppress anything Nikola Jokic does.
Who else is suppressing Jokic though?
Nobody.
Okay,
Well,
then.
Wemby maybe, but
All right, then that.
yeah.
So that's that.
Well, yeah, that's why I have the Nuggets. Only have 2 teams above the Nuggets.
All right, man. Okay. I disagree with you, but yeah.
I mean, okay, because I have the Nuggets at 5. I was literally going back and forth between the Nuggets and Lakers at 5 and 6. But I looked at the last game y'all two played against each other, and I know the Lakers won. But Jamal Murray shot 1 for 14 in that game and 1 for 7 from 3, and Marcus Smart hit 5 threes, and y'all won in overtime by 2 points. It's just like I don't think that's gonna happen consistently enough for me to say that the Lakers are a better team than the Nuggets.
Well, when the Nuggets used to beat our ass, they had two other teammates, D'Angelo Russell and Darvin Ham, on their side. They don't have that anymore. So
I mean, yeah, I think it'll be a great series if y'all two play each other.
we're better than them now.
I just want to say
We're better than them now.
I mean, it's an argument.
We're better than them now.
It's an argument. I don't think it's a definitive thing.
We're better than them now.
Who'd you have at 6 again?
Cavs.
Pistons. Lakers. So who's y'all 5 team?
5-5 Cavs.
I got the Lakers at 5. It's tough because I want to see Braun win, but I think
I also wish the Lakers role players were a little bit better.
I do think come playoff time, I feel like the same things that hurt us last year, outside of the really needing a big man aspect, is going to be our Achilles heel again. Like when you talk about guys like, I like the addition of Marcus Smart. Obviously, he's been phenomenal for us. Laravia has been struggling to shoot now. When it's like the beginning of the season, that's the one thing we can count on him to do. He's been in a slump recently. I still don't. Not I'm saying I don't fuck with, but I don't trust Rui Hachimura in the playoffs. I feel like we always talk about how he has to be the X factor, or he could be the game changer. He gets, the swingman. There's guys that win games in series, help him out. Rui hasn't been that, and I don't want to put stock into him doing that again. The big three is going to do what the big three does, but it's like when it trickles down to that, it's only going to be so much that they can do. So I have them at 5.
Did I say who I had at 5? I had the Nuggets at 5. Yeah, I mean, I just trust their role players more than I trust the Lakers role players. And I understand Cam Johnson couldn't hit the bar side of a barn for the better half of this year, but he's been turning the corner shooting a little bit. Like Mike said, Peyton Watson's back now. He's not struggling no more, so that's a good thing.
Fucking struggling, niggas.
Man, Jamal Murray just had 54 the other day. I don't even remember who he was playing, but that man can be a flamethrower.
It was a bad team.
It was a bad team.
I forgot who it was. It was a bad team.
But 54 is 54.
No, for sure.
Against, bro.
For sure.
Tim Hardaway Jr. has been on fire for them as well. Yeah, I like the Nuggets. I mean, they also have who I think is the best player in the world, so that's a help in any series.
For sure. I had Cavs at 5. Shout out Kenny. Cavs at 5. But I mean, they cool. I just would like to see a little bit more. I mean, I think their talent is,
and the Nuggets have been the second hottest team in basketball.
I think their talent is higher than a lot of teams. I mean, James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley. And I like, some of the other guys like Jared Allen, Keon Ellis. I thought that was a nice pickup.
It was against the Mavs, by the way.
Yeah, bad team. But 54 still 54.
53.
53, yeah. I mean, still, 50 piece is still a 50 piece.
He had 53, and Jokic had 23, 21, and 19.
Yeah, that game where Jokic almost had 20, 20, 20.
I was watching that shit, too, because them niggas was fake losing, and I needed them.
But no, Cavs is cool. Like Garnett said earlier, I just would like to see a little bit more. But I do think their talent is up there in terms of the best, and I do think they got like some solid role players around their talent.
Who's 4?
I had the Lakers at 4.
I got the Nuggets at 4.
I have Detroit at 4. Only reason I have Detroit so high is because they're still finding ways to win games. Like they beat the Lakers a few nights ago. Last night they had an overtime game against the Thunder. And
that Lakers game was bullshit.
And that overtime game against the Thunder was without not only Kay Cunningham, but without
Detroit
James
shit,
Durant as well.
bro.
Yeah.
Dan is going for 30.
Like that's what I'm saying, bro. That's not just going like.
Bro, that shit not happening in the playoffs, bro.
Why can't it happen?
I'm not gonna lie.
Kay's taking 6 of those shots he took.
That's
I'm not
cool,
gonna lie.
But Davis can still give me 15 while Kay's giving me 30.
I'm not gonna lie. And maybe I had the Pistons a little too low, but I mean I think this is kind of like a blessing in disguise for them.
They beat the Timberwolves.
With Cade being out right now, it's a blessing in disguise where it's like, okay, other guys can kind of carve their roles, and Cade can kind of sit back and say, oh, he could do this on any given night. This matters in the playoff series. You know what I'm saying? Like Jenkins, man, balled out, man. So and Jalen Durant, he's been stepping up really, really well. I think they're a good team, man. Like I said, I don't think the talent is super high.
They're 5-2 without Cade.
But the pieces on their team just work. It fits.
They're 5-2 without Cade. And their 2 losses is an overtime loss to the Hawks and an overtime loss to the Thunder.
It's only been 7 games since Cade's been out.
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks ago he got hurt. So yeah, that would check out.
So like
It's like a game every other day. So
Duncan Robinson really been shooting the pill well.
yes,
Tobias Harris has stepped up.
yeah, he's been stepping up too.
Like this team, it might not be like the sexiest team on paper.
No, it's not. It's damn
but
sure not.
I can respect if you could win, if you could go 5-2 without your best players, and you're taking a team who I believe should be the championship favorites to overtime.
That game against OKC yesterday was nuts.
Like I have to respect it.
That shit was nuts.
Hey, you know who texted me about that game last night?
Who?
Zeke.
Alright.
He's because he don't like Shea. He calls him a foul baiter. That's not the exact words he said to me
Man,
last
but
night,
like-
but
That game was
Oh,
nuts. I was
man.
watching that shit because there was nothing else to do. That shit was nuts.
No, but they was bad on last night. So who's y'all for? You said
Battle with me?
no.
Oh, okay.
had a Lakers at 4.
Yeah, Lakers at 4.
Nugs.
Y'all want to talk about them, or you think we talked about them enough?
It's
I think we
already
talk
been
about
said.
Lakers
It's
enough.
time to yeah, we're about to get into the top 3. I feel like everybody top 3 the same.
Maybe different order, or maybe the exact same.
Nah, I think it might be the exact same.
All right,
We all got San Antonio at 3.
Oh shit.
I do.
I
I do.
don't know what you thought I was going.
I do.
Bro, like I could. Bro, I put Boston at 3, bro. Only cause like
I ain't mad at it.
They're-
Our
bro, they're
our
looking-
role players are kind of unproven right now in the
That's-
playoff
that's
setting.
literally why
But San Antonio's whole team is unproven in the playoff
They are
setting.
unproven.
That's where I'm at. With it.
Like,
but my thing is like, bro, them niggas been on one.
they
like,
have they won what, like 24 in the
Yeah,
last
my
25.
Nah, they've been serious.
They've been on a
cats, 'cause They've been
mission.
putting belt to ass to
literally,
teams.
they don't play around with their
They
game.
should, bro.
they-
no,
they
no,
haven't.
bullshit.
Like the fucking
Like
Thunder
the Thunder
the
was
other
playing
day.
around with the Bulls.
It should have
Yeah.
been. It should have
The
been.
Nuggets did the other day.
Let's be real. If Jalen Brown don't get ejected, it would have been they won 23 in their last 25 games. But Jalen Brown did get ejected, so I can't even.
But other than that, like they literally handle business, bro. They get in games, blowing niggas out, sitting their stars in the fourth quarter. Like they're serious cats. That's no like nothing to take away against Boston. It's just like I think Boston clearly has more of experience. I was looking at right now.
we saying that it's only like 3 guys, but like,
Still, I mean,
it is. But it's our best 3 guys.
yeah, I'm saying it's our best players. Like when you look at the Spurs, it's fucking Harrison Barnes, Luke Cornett, and
Shoot, a guy who won with Boston.
play
Shoot, De'Aaron Fox.
playing man. That's what I'm about to call
De'Aaron
him.
Fox had a play. He had a playoff series. He was a 3 seed a few years ago.
Bro, that shit not. That
If
shit not
De'Aaron
the,
Fox don't break his head against the Warriors, they move on to the
bro,
second
but that
round.
shit's not the same as winning a championship.
No, I
bro.
agree.
Like
It's not only winning a championship. Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum have been
players.
No, they've been in the playoffs since they've been rookies.
Yeah, and
like every single year.
and they're star players on that team. So that's what I'm saying. Like I got Boston at 3, only because like Spurs role players been on heater. But if you want to take the experience over that, then I that's like it's literally a clash of styles. I ain't tripping off that shit.
It boiled down to experience for me because the Spurs are getting crowned, but they have yet to step foot in the NBA playoffs.
That is true.
So like, I gotta pump the brakes a little bit, but I mean they're at 3, so it's like I'm giving them. I feel like I'm giving them respect they deserve
Yeah, top 3
by being the 3rd best team in the NBA. I gotta go with the Celtics because there's a team that just won a chip 2 years ago.
Yo, imagine winning 61 games and the Spurs are on pace to win 61 games right now and being the 2 seed.
Yeah, it's kind of
Well, yeah,
wild.
'cause it's-
But it's like when the Warriors went 73.
I'm about to
9,
say the Spurs
and
was
Spurs
67
won-
and
yeah,
9. And they
so-
were 67 and 9, 67 and 13.
Shit always
Yeah.
happens to the Spurs.
67 games and being a 2 seed is actually
Oh, 67 and
ridiculous.
15. Yeah,
And they was like, weren't they 41 and 0 at home?
there's something crazy.
I think they were either 40 and 1 or 41 and 0 at
Something
home. Or something
crazy.
like
It was
that.
something crazy like that. But
They lost in the second round.
yeah, Spurs at 3. I just want to see if what they're doing in the regular season can carry on into the playoffs. I believe it can to a degree. I don't know how far, but we'll have to see.
My thing with the
Wait,
Spurs is
before you go back, bro. There was a 73 win team in that conference and the 67 win team, and then it was just a team with KD and Russ on it too. Just casually sitting there. Just a team with
just
Prime
there.
KD and Russ.
and then that nigga went to go join them niggas. In
Yeah, they almost beat both of those teams in the same run. I ain't gonna lie, they did that.
That was the
that might
Kawhi
be
Leonard.
like
That was Kawhi Leonard ankle year.
no.
It was.
Kawhi Leonard ankle happened against the Warriors in the conference finals.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
Yeah.
So I think Tim Duncan was still on that Spurs team.
In 16?
Yeah. I think that was his last year.
I think that was. No. Because Kobe kind of retired on his. I don't think Duncan retired. I think Duncan retired the next year, maybe.
Still. I know Tim Duncan was still on that team.
Yeah, I
But
think he
yeah,
retired the next year.
My thing with the Spurs, I think it's gonna translate only because they're like.
I think it's going to translate
They're
too.
defense oriented
for all intents
first.
and purposes.
I think they're defense oriented first, and like when you think about the playoffs, all that shit gets intense. Like when you talk about the defensive side of the ball, and that's what they predicate themselves on. So I don't worry about it. It is just the fact that we haven't seen it yet, but I'm not mad.
They geeking for
I'm
I was
Roger
like, did you know
Goodell.
that was expansion or something? Like, wait, business stuff? Like, what did he do?
Wait, what?
They
Bro, 'cause
geeking
Goodell
for-
was
they
just-
was just smiling at Roger Goodell,
Oh.
bruh.
They glazing that nigga because
It's
he's
Keegan.
check.
The Rooney Rule apparently isn't going anywhere. He said that.
That nigga Tiger Woods is stepping away to deal with his mental health and stuff like that. Substance
Good for
abuse.
him.
They
but
just announced they will no longer have 2 Monday Night Football games at the same time.
Thank God.
like starting this year.
Yeah.
I ain't like that
I
anyways.
ain't like that shit
I
either.
feel like it should just be an isolated thing.
It is. It should be.
The Jaguars will play their 2026
Wait,
season.
so will they still have two on at one night though? Like you know how like week one they be having them double headers.
I don't know.
It'd be like a game at like 7 something.
Those extra games will be played somewhere else on the schedule, including a potential Thanksgiving Eve game.
Wait, Wednesday.
Fucking Wednesday football.
We don't need. We,
Nice
we, no,
COVID.
we actually genuinely don't need Thanksgiving Eve, Thanksgiving, and Black Friday.
Yeah, that's too
We
much.
don't need that.
That's overkill.
Sunday slate be like.
It's gonna be
7
5
games.
early games, 2 late games.
It's be like
overkill.
7 games during the whole.
It was something else. Next year the Jaguars will be playing in Orlando while their stadium gets renovated, something like that. Oh, while they're waiting for their new stadium, this will be they will play 2026 at Everbank.
Wait, does it go to that bubble? That ESPN
Then the season
World
after will be in Orlando until their stadium of future is ready in 2028.
Hey, what about that? What about that annual coaches photo?
All right.
I didn't know they did a GM photo too, because they did that too.
They have a GM photo.
Yes. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell says the league keeps a keen focus on tanking. We don't see any evidence of that currently in the NFL. I'm glad, because I don't think you can't really tank in the NFL.
Can't tank in
yeah,
football
I'm saying, I
because it's more players, man.
I don't really think
Not only that, it's just kind of like it's 17 games, bro. It's kinda
And that, but I just don't think you can get that many players on board to
buy in,
tank.
Yeah, compared to 15.
Yeah,
13.
I think like tanking kind of does happen, but like it be shit like when the Broncos sat Russ for him not to get injured. Like obviously they knew Jarrett Stidham didn't give. Well, they might have thought Jarrett Stidham gave a better chance to win, but they really sat him so he didn't get injured, so his salary didn't get guaranteed. It's shit like that happens. Same thing happened with Tua this season. But like,
I don't know. I feel like if you just ass in the NFL, you're gonna be ass. I genuinely don't feel like it's like a, like bro. We see, like I'm trying to think. What would a matchup be where it'd be like somebody would.
Bro,
Like if you see Seahawks Cardinals, you're not gonna sit here and think, oh, the Cardinals are tanking. Like you, Seattle's generally just a better team than them niggas.
You know.
I think it's just that. Like, and it's less.
the
games.
Browns got Myles Garrett and they're still ass. So I mean,
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's. Just,
I do kind of think they should still have 2 Monday night games sometimes. Just maybe like 1 at 7, 1 at 10. or
That's what
something
I'm saying.
Like how they used to do
Not
it.
that's what I'm saying. I didn't know. I didn't know if what you said meant like a game's gonna start
It
at
just said
7.
they
and
won't
a game
do
that
it
starts at 8, or is it
That's
gonna?
done.
Yeah, that's done.
That's
but is
done
it gonna still be like a 7 and like a 10
but a
o'clock
primetime
game?
game should be isolated.
Like
to
a 10 o'clock
primetime,
West
bro.
Coast game.
It should be a Sunday night, Monday night, Thursday night, bro. It should not be 2 Monday night games.
I'll mess with 2 Monday nights just if they not at the same time.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't like flip flopping from the prime time.
That's why I say if they not at the same time. If it's 7 and 10, I'm cool with that.
Who the fuck, bro? I want to be up till 1 a.m. watching a football game.
Well, if it's 10, it's gonna be a West Coast game. So
So it's probably gonna be your team.
Bro, I don't want to be up at 1 a.m. watching a football game.
Okay, let's do 6 and 9.
12 ain't no better, nigga.
You be up at 12 watching basketball.
you would definitely do it for
bro.
the Broncos, bro.
Well,
Let's
yeah, if
stop.
it's my team, I'm gonna watch every game. No, that don't matter. That ain't the point. I woke up, watched that fucking London game at 9 o'clock after homecoming. But I'm not trying to watch no fucking.
Nigga woke up for that.
Yeah, like literally, I ain't trying to wake up and see no fucking Browns Cardinals on a Monday night. Like,
Well, I don't think they would do it, bro. I hope
but if that's a game at 10 o'clock, bro, I'm not watching that shit. That shit
Anyway,
gonna have no
anyway,
purpose
let's
in
get
my
No,
back
life.
I was gonna say,
Let's
let's
get
get
back on
back.
Unless I got Trey McBride in
Boston.
fantasy.
Me and Mike have Boston at 2. Jalen has San Antonio at 2. Man, Boston's back, man.
I agree.
We're back, man.
Yawn.
Obviously, when Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown both played a full game, we only have 1 loss. So, hey, man. I don't think I got much more to say to that. Even the role players have been playing real good recently. Like Hugo Gonzalez has been playing good. He's been one of the better defensive rookies in the league. Baylor Shireman, that's my guy. And this is all without our backup big and Vucevic, who's just been out.
Yeah.
He's just in the incubator waiting, bro. And
That's what he is.
he's a better Luka Garza, bro. And Luka Garza's been playing well for us. Shout out my guy Kada as well. And then we already know what Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum going to do when they're both in the lineup. Derek White has been better since he's
Shout out our guy
went back to the
Pritchard.
third option.
Shout out
Payton Pritchard
PP.
had like 30, 40 the other night.
Yeah, shout out
He was
PP.
one of the only reasons we beat Atlanta because nobody else was hitting anything.
Shout out PP.
But yeah, I don't got much more to say about them. And do we got to talk about OKC for real?
We can just to show love and so Aiden don't call us haters.
Fuck showing them niggas love, bro. They
Hey,
know
shout
what
out
they
to
doing.
40 last night, 47 last night.
47.
They know what they be doing, bro.
Man, they can't let Shea get away for that push off the whole entire game and then call it in the final seconds. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's that shit.
He be doing that every single
That's that
play,
Pat-
bro.
that's that Patton
So like, I
push
don't
off.
understand how you do it the full game and they gonna call it in the last 5 seconds. That's why he looked like I think he knew he pushed off, but that's why he turned around and looked all shocked because it's like, damn, now y'all want to
y'all
call it,
calling it.
man.
That's that Patton and Shea push off.
Hey man, he
too.
got 47 anyway, bro.
They still won the game. Oh shit, your boy.
Aaron Jones.
Nah, the nigga threw him the ball.
That was never my boy, yo.
I just wish LeBron would get some of these calls. LeBron be getting destroyed, bro. It's like, bro, you bigger and stronger than everybody. Take the pain.
That's what that nigga was talking about on the Mind the Game podcast. He said everything. It was like he was like, I hate the word moderate because moderate to somebody else could be like a flagrant. He was like, I'm bigger and stronger than everybody. He was like, but that don't mean it don't. He was like, if it alter my shot or change like what I'm doing and it's illegal contact, it should be a foul. He was like, that word, marginal, not moderate, it's marginal. Like he was like, what's marginal to somebody else is a flagrant. What's marginal to me might be a flagrant to somebody else because I'm bigger than everybody.
Yeah, marginal with him definitely is a flagrant to Peyton Pritchard. I ain't gonna lie.
He was like, bro, he was like,
Peyton Pritchard might go to the ER if he gets some marginal contact.
if he gets them brawn, but that was his point. He was like, bro, I can't help that. Like, I'm bigger and stronger than almost everybody in the league, and when I attack, it might be what y'all think is a little contact because of who I am, but like, it's altering, changing my shot.
All right, so I have 2 more segments, but I only want to do one of them. So, do y'all want to buy or sell NBA rumors, NFL rumors, or do y'all want to play who's better? I got 2 teams in each division. I want a little debate about who's better.
Who's better sound more juicy?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna go who's better.
Okay,
I ain't buying selling no fake ass rumors.
they ain't even fake rumors.
Watch this.
But so like I said, I got 2 teams from each division, and I want to know who's better. We're gonna start with the AFC East. And I feel like it was only 2 teams I could have picked this one. Who do you think is the better team right now, the Patriots or the Bills? I'll give y'all some time to think. And who want to take the stab at it first?
Bro, it's hard not to say the Patriots.
I was gonna say the Bills.
Oh shit! Whoa, here we go.
Fight.
My reason for the Patriots, I think they have the better defensive unit. So that's one thing. I think the defense is better than the Bills. 2, Drake May just came off of second for being MVP, and I'm not trying to discredit Josh Allen, but when you pair that with having the better defense, I'm gonna take that team over the other team. So that's my standpoint from it.
All right, I'm gonna say the Bills because I think Josh Allen is better than Drake May. I think their running game is better than the Patriots. And I know I'm not the biggest DJ Moore fan, but I know I don't like Keon Coleman at all. So for him not to be wide receiver 1 no more, that changes a lot.
Keon Coleman was never the actual wide receiver 1. Their wide receiver 1 was Khalil Shakir.
Khalil Shakir, I'm sorry. I'm talking about the guy that lines up on the outside, though.
You ain't messing with Tyrell Shavers?
Anyways.
He was cooking until he tore his ACL.
I'm going to say the Bills, but it's not. It's very close. Like, it's close as fuck.
I think I'm going to lean Patriots, mainly because I trust Mike Vrabel more than I trust Joe Brady.
I like that. That's valid.
That's
I wouldn't even think about the coach. I was just thinking about the roster.
That's where I'm
But
at.
that's fair.
Cowboys or Commanders?
What's today's date? As of March 31st, I'm going to say the Dallas Cowboys. But About August 31st, I'd probably say the Commanders. I'm gonna say the Cowboys.
Worst part is, we probably gonna have an argument about who's gonna be better between the Cowboys and Commanders next season.
But I'm gonna say the Cowboys right now, just because I like what they did in free agency. I think the Commanders also gonna get Brandon Ayuk, so that's part of my argument
They're
as well.
gonna do 2 head coaching stints.
All right.
You dead, Brian.
But I'm gonna say the Cowboys, man. If they just had an average defense, which I think their defense went from historically bad to now average.
It's trending towards average. I wouldn't call it average.
All right, let's just say. All right, if it was one of the worst in history, it's at least right now below average.
Yeah,
which is still better.
It's at least
than,
26.
Which is still better than
sure.
historically bad. So I'm gonna say they got better there, and I mean they got George Pickens and
CeeDee
CeeDee
got better
Lamb.
on offense, man. We got Sam Howell now. That's a better backup quarterback than Joe Milton. I ain't gonna lie. He gonna win that job.
I fuck with Sam Howell. But yeah, I'm gonna say the Cowboys. It's close, but
I watched Joe Milton.
I would have liked to see. I don't really like what the Commanders necessarily did in offense in free agency. So maybe they addressed that in the draft. So you asked me before the draft, and before they get a guy, I think they're gonna get an Ayuk. So as of right now, like I said, March 31st, I'm gonna say the Cowboys.
Hey, what's Kyle Shanahan said they said they want to move on from Brandon Ayuk, but they want something back. Or they're hopeful that they could get something back. Y'all swapping that 6 for that 7th and Brandon Ayuk?
I would do that, yeah.
I'm going Cowboys. My heart want to say the Commanders.
Bro, it's March. We don't
You're
care.
right.
Don't give a fuck.
I already know who I'm going with. I wanted to argue, but he ain't say Commanders, so.
There's nothing to argue, bro. It's March 31st, bro.
Steelers or Ravens?
I'm gonna say the Steelers, bro. We all talked about how we did not like we gave the Ravens like the worst grades in free agency, like them and the Jaguars
And the Falcons.
Cause like what the hell? But I believe the Steelers gonna get Aaron Rodgers back. I think they upgraded their receiving core. I think Rico Dow gives them something steady. As far as like a guy that I'm not gonna say a power back, but a guy that has some power, has some oomph to it. To pair that with Jalen Warren, and I like what they did in defense. Signing a lot of guys, Jaquan Brisker, a couple more dudes they signed. Jamel Dean, yeah. Like I like what
Darnell
they did.
Savage.
Yeah, I like what they did, man. Because their defense was cool last year. Like it was cool. Like it tightened up at times. It started off a little bad, but yeah, I like the Steelers. They upgraded their team. They were a playoff team. They did beat the Ravens to make the playoffs. I know Ravens kicker fucked up, but yeah, man, I like the Steelers just a little better right now.
I'm gonna go Pittsburgh as well.
Damn, I ain't want to sweep this one too because I'm going with the Steelers as well.
I think the Ravens they lost more than they gained. They have more major holes in them.
I do like Jesse Minter more than Mike McCarthy.
I was gonna say I hope Jesse Minter can squeeze like.
He need to squeeze run defense. I'm sure he's gonna get the pass rush.
I was gonna say I want to see what he do with Mike Green and they got what's the name right
Matabika?
Nah, Bengals dude.
Trey Anderson.
Yeah, Trey Anderson. So we'll see if he could bounce back because he hasn't been that good the last couple of years.
But yeah, I think I like the fit and the team aspect of the Steelers. I like the pieces of the.
They got continuity. I feel like they added guys that add to what they already have.
They made some moves that make me say, yeah, I'm actually gonna pick them to win 9 games.
Yeah, like it's to
Which
me
means they probably gonna win 11.
To me, they're on paper they're more serious than the Ravens right now.
Confident 9 games.
Yeah.
Next up, Vikings or Bears?
I'm gonna go ahead and go early. I'm gonna take the Vikings. I think Kyler Murray's gonna bring shit. If he brings mid quarterback play to that offense, it'll be a whole lot better than what they had last year. I trusted coordinator Brian Flores to have that defense as a top 10 unit again. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Vikings. I think they have the better defense, and then when you go offense for offense, I do think the weapons. I think the Bears have the better quarterback, but the Vikings have the better weapons.
This is very close for me, man. This is very close, and I want to lean Minnesota just because I've been so high on them over this last year, and I don't really trust Chicago's run defense at all, They needed a run stuffer and added an interior pass rusher. I don't really know what they're doing. But, I think I'm going Minnesota, but it isn't by a lot. I think they're right next to each other.
I'm gonna go with Chicago.
I might pick Chicago. Finish last in that division.
I'm gonna go with
Barn
Chicago.
draft.
Um,
I'm gonna double down on it.
I like what I saw from them this year. I was a guy that was high on them, and I was low on the Vikings. But that was because of JJ McCarthy, mainly. But
All he had to be was like not the worst starter of all time.
but yeah, man, I just like this Bears team, man. I like what I saw from the guys that they drafted last year. We saw Colston Loveland and Luther Burden really turn up to be like serious playmakers in their offense. And I think that's
Colton Love led them receiving yards this year.
I think that's a good They all had like 600 something.
They all had 795, like all of them.
Yeah.
Him, Luther, and DJ Moore.
But I like
And
I like
Him, Rome, and DJ Moore, my fault.
I think Roman Dunes. I just think like they had too many cooks in the kitchen with DJ Moore, and now that I think that he's gone, that's gonna open things. I think Luther Burns gonna have a 1,000-yard year next year. Roman Dunes, he was on pace for that like the first 5 weeks. But yeah, I just like the Bears, man. I don't know, man. I really liking them, but Kevin O'Connell's my guy though. It's close, bro. Like NFC North is gonna be a hell of a division like it was last year.
We might each of us have a different way to pick the division.
No, it might happen.
Jags or Colts? Jags lost a lot this offseason.
Can I say neither, bro?
Literally. Like, these ain't the two teams I think about that damn division.
Well, because I can't say Texans. Texans are clearly better than both of these teams.
Yeah.
I couldn't use the Titans.
I'm going to say...
I'm going to go to Jags. I trust their coaching quarterback more. And I trust their weapons more. I like Parker Washington. I like Jacoby Myers. I still think Brian Thomas Jr.
Travis Hunter back next year.
Yeah.
On either side of the ball would be a good addition.
I still trust Brian Thomas Jr. I think Trevon Walker had a down year sacks-wise, but I don't think he's a bad player.
Damn, but what the
I think the run game is gonna be cool. Like Chris Rodriguez and Bashan Tootin. Like I feel like that's gonna be a nice,
Bro, I forgot I had a video.
Thunder Lightning jump.
I had a video calling Bashan Tootin a catfish because I say he a power back, but he run 4.32 as well.
That's gonna be a nice backfield, bro.
I can't forget about what the Colts were doing before niggas got hurt, bro.
Is Daniel Jones coming off Achilles injury?
I'm
I
sure.
don't got much faith in that.
I'm not loving that.
That nigga starting as a quarterback last year, and shit, nigga was 8-1.
Yeah, but now he's coming off an Achilles injury.
Bro, I'm gonna be weird. I'm going with the Colts, bro. I can't discredit what them niggas was doing fully healthy before.
And they get Sauce Gardner.
And they
back
got
next year.
Sauce Gardner, and he got on the like.
That's valid.
I'm gonna go Colts, bro. I can't discredit what them niggas was doing when they was fully healthy. He was in the one seed. It was one seed in the AFC,
Jags.
bro. What's up, gang?
Yeah. Y'all ain't want to come to the shoe. Saints or Panthers?
I'm going with the Saints.
I like what the Saints have been doing.
Yeah, I like what they're doing. I wish they could have kept Alontae Taylor, but he made a lot of money in free agency.
Almost too much money.
Signed
I need to go
He made a lot of money.
H.N. Jr.
They lost some of their older guys, but I think that's gonna. I don't
They
think
said Kellen Moore hopes to have H.N. and Kamara in the
I
same
saw
backfield.
that. Yeah.
that'd be sexy. But
They kind of like the same dude.
if they can just get me another receiver in the draft,
You ain't messing with Devon Vela as the wide receiver 2 and Mason Tipton as the wide receiver 3?
nope, I am not.
Devon Vela, wide receiver 3, is dangerous, bro.
I agree. I kind of agree with that.
That nigga
But,
dangerous. He like 6.
I like the Saints here, man. Jalen Phillips is not better than 10 sacks in 12 games guy. I don't even have to say nothing about that. I do like the Devin Lloyd pickup for the Panthers, but Saints got guys like Caden Ellis. I just feel like they are building off of something.
Yeah.
But like I like what they're going to be building
It
off
just
of
took me a
last
minute
year.
because he just said Caden Ellis, and then you said that, and I was very confused.
But I feel like the Saints got some building blocks, bro. Like we seen a resurgence from Chase Young. Chris Olave had an All-Pro year last year, and we got to see Tyler Shutt. We got to see like, okay, they might have something at quarterback, and they needed help in the run game. Kamara's getting up there in age, and I think his best days are behind them. Even though that's my guy, but Travis Etienne, Travis Achan, whatever you want to call him, he's a good back. Like he's not elite, but he's good. Like he's productive.
I'm gonna rock with the Panthers.
Fuck out of here.
I think
Fuck David Canales.
I think Bryce Young has shown you flashes too. Obviously, you want him to be more consistent. I hope he gets some consistency this year. I still like Chuba as a running back.
I like Chuba.
I think Jonathan Brooks coming back will be a help to that backfield.
I
Their
feel
offensive
like
line is solid.
I mean, cut you off, but I feel like they think Jonathan Brooks can give him what Rico was giving him. So that's why they was willing to let him go.
Like you said about the Saints, I want to see them add another receiver to this room.
Yeah, I do too.
Or even Kenyon Sadiq through the draft, or a tight end. I need to see them add another weapon, but
Nah, bro, Xavier Legette.
nah. Defensively, I like Jalen Phillips. He adds to what Derek Brown already does in the defensive line. Devin Lloyd, you needed a linebacker, and I like their cornerback duo of Mike Jackson and J.C. Horn. And then the safety room, they got Trayvon Merrick still, so it's like
I like Trayvon Merrick.
this team also made the playoffs last year.
I'm gonna lean slightly towards the Panthers. I think it's very close.
Oh, you're supposed to be rocking with me, dog.
I'm sorry, man.
You're gonna be sorry. You're gonna be sorry next year
Shit,
if you don't correct your answer.
That shit don't matter to me. That's a whole nother conference and a whole. I ain't tripping off them niggas. But I like what the Panthers added.
Y'all
Obviously
played the division this year, I think. Y'all don't.
we don't.
AFC
We played them 2
They
years
played
ago.
them 2 years ago because I was watching that joint in the
Oh yeah, that's
Sean
what it was.
Payton
That
Yeah,
Cody
that's what
Barton
it was.
game. That Cody
Yeah,
Barton
ugly as
game.
hell.
That Cody Barton. I was right there in Altus
I'm
watching
like,
that
y'all
shit.
playing
bro.
the Saints, yo.
Nigga.
It's a Sean Payne homecoming revenge game, bro.
Hey, nigga.
It's crazy how fast the NFL
That
changes.
dude Chase Young almost had that sack on both
2
Knicks.
years
That joint
ago,
was on
I'm saying
C.
y'all playing the Saints this year. We say they might win the division. Like that's like the Jazz being first in the conference now. Like,
Hey,
play the Jazz. You still saying that shit 2 years later.
if you want to teach tape on inside linebacker, go watch Cody Barton Thursday Night Football against the Saints.
Yeah.
That shit was a teach tape.
Well, no, NFC South linebacker Cody Barton.
Yeah. That shit was a teach tape, bro. I'm gonna go with the Panthers.
Chargers or Chiefs?
Oh, you knew not to make that other team be in there. I'm happy you didn't.
I'm gonna say the Chiefs just because I think they're gonna bounce back in the draft. I like them actually getting a running back. In K9, Super Bowl MVP running back. And I think these first, I guess if we talking today, I guess I should be saying the Chargers, but I just believe that the Chiefs are gonna. I believe both of their picks in the first round are gonna be impact players.
Yeah, it's gonna be
and Mahomes, Herbert, obviously. So
Caleb Downs and then a safety after that.
Well, that is a safety.
I mean a corner after that. But I'm gonna go with the Chargers. I think as a unit, I think they're more complete. They're also going to get healthier, and they were also competing for the division last year.
Also
and they
added
weren't
Mike
healthy.
McDaniel.
And they also added.
It's not Greg Roman no more.
Yeah,
Carl.
that's
I'll
true.
say
That is
I'm gonna
true.
go with the Chargers. I think
Also added Keaton Mitchell in that backfield. That's a really good back. I don't know why you looking at me like that.
because I think them getting healthier and them adding Mike McDaniels are two things that we need to hit on. I don't give a fuck about Keaton Mitchell, respectfully.
Man, Keaton Mitchell could get you 1,000 yards. He not because they drafted a running back in the first round last year. But I don't think that's if he could stay healthy.
Once they were gonna get Omarion Hampton back there and get both their tackles back. They actually have a nerd at offensive coordinator now, and that dude doesn't have to be a head coach. So yeah, I'm gonna go with
actually
the
added an
Chargers.
actual center in Tyler Biotish.
Still
Former Cowboy and Commander.
Still think they need a weapon.
Hey man,
I ain't sold on Lag, QJ, and shit. They still even have Keenan Allen.
they got Trey Harris.
Like I said, still need to add a weapon. But I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
I'm sold on Lab, man.
Not sold on
That man damn near had 200 yards in
I'm not
a playoff
sold
game
as-
2
I'm
years
not
ago
sold as-
against one of the best defenses
Bro, how
in
you feel
football.
about how I view Lad as how I view Khalil Shakir, bro? That nigga's not a number one receiver.
Man.
He's not a number one receiver, but he's definitely a
man.
productive guy. I think Lad and Shakir are cut from the same fucking cloth.
I don't at all. Lad actually got a route tree. Khalil Shakir more of a yak guy.
Bro, but they're all gonna be they're just dominant slot guys.
Yeah, but there's levels to slot receiver. Obviously, he not on
I
the
think
top
JSN's
level.
a top
Yeah,
slot
he's
receiver.
a top level, but
And then I think you go down.
well, no, it's him and CD Lamb. They're on the top
Then
level.
we go
slot
down.
receivers. And then it's another level
Keep going.
where I would say is I can't think of another slot guy outside of like Chris Olave and Lat McConkey. I don't think it's that great. I understand Chris Olave just had an All-Pro year, but
I think it's like a few levels down. Then you have Lad and Shakir, bro.
Lad ain't. Bro.
I think Lad's the best of Khalil Shakir. Lad's the best of Khalil Shakir's tier.
What did Lad have last year?
I'm not worried about the stats. So they're basically. I'm just saying like they're both like the same receiver to me. Like Lad might be better, but they're both the same receiver to me.
Man, Lad had 1,200 yards as a rookie. He only had 800 last year, but
They're
like
they're the same receiver. Just one's a little bit better.
I'm also going with the Chargers.
They still, my whole point is they still need a guy, bro. Lad's not a number one option. Neither is Khalil Shakir. They still need a guy.
I don't want to have this argument right now. Final division is the NFC West. I had to go with Rams or Seahawks. What are you doing, bro?
I was fixing this toilet. Shit was poking me in my back. Rams or Seahawks?
I think as of right now, I'm going with the Rams.
I'm going with the Rams too. They were literally the team that went band for band with them twice.
And they got better as the other team got a little worse.
That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. And they have a top 15 pick, so.
And they actually added a DB.
Real DB.
Two DBs.
Two real DBs.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Rams. Man, that's the case in point right there.
Who could get it together though, bro?
Yeah, get all that fucking internet shit out your system, man. You're a football player first.
I ain't messing with Puka and Chua, man.
Nah, I'm cooling, bro. I'm cooling.
Y'all got anything else to add?
Nah.
Appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Till next time, man. Peace.
Peace.